This here's a story about a man named, well, it ain't Jed. It's about a man who looks good to everybody. He works, takes care of his family. Sure looks like he does. Wow. I saw him come home after working all day. It was hot. I watched his kids have a beautiful day in their new little pool. Oh, they had fun. They were splashing. It was a good day. Then Daddy came home. He saw them having a good day. And you would think, being a good daddy, that would make his heart happy. That's why he goes to work, right? That's what he wants to see. That's what a good daddy wants to see, right? Wow. This daddy had a little different response. After working all day, right? It's hot. Didn't even change. No. He goes and he gets his weed whacker. He got his weed whacker. He's going to start weed whacking. That's what he's going to do after working all day. He's going to start weed whacking. So he starts weed whacking. And he doesn't start in the front of the house, right? No. Because he just weed whacked over the weekend. No. He's weed whacking around the trees. And then, of course, and I'm watching this mother effer. I'm watching him, and I thought, I got your number. I know exactly where you're going with that weed whacker, Daddy. Yeah. Daddy got closer and closer to the pool. Yeah. He must have tried to make it not look like he did it deliberately. But I'm gonna believe he did it deliberately. It was the only reason he started weed whacking. And then, of course, he goes and he gets his father-in-law. Come and see the damage. Come and see. Ah, what a shame. What a damn shame. Kids are crying, no, not our new pool. So, Daddy does the only thing he can do. Once Grandpa verified, yeah, there's damage. Damage to the pool. And Grandpa knew in his heart who this mother effer was. I think Grandpa knows. And then Daddy pulls out his knife, which he just happens to have in his back pocket, psycho. Makes me want to look closer at him. And just slices down the top of the pool as all the water gushes out and the kids in horror, oh, not our pool. And then, of course, Daddy. That slice wasn't enough. The rest of the slicing told me all I need to know. That man, Daddy, took his knife and he just sliced up. I thought it was scary, personally. And it's a real eye-opener, everybody. If I showed you all of my emails, you would know what's going on out here. Not all the creators. Not all of them. That young man, Jay, I apologize, Jay something. I just found him. He's the one who brought the footage. And he is the one who really did speak with XANA's mother, CARA. That is XANA at the food truck. It is verified. I know. I mean, if you could see these emails, man, that really was a hornet's nest. They don't like that that's out there, everybody. They don't like it. Now you see, I didn't do my channel. I had a I had a show. I won a Whammy. I was so glad when everything came to an end because I told the Lord I'd finish the game. I said that I wouldn't walk away. And I did. I finished the game. You having to show up and prepare and do something, which I did on a broadcast. Well, I had two of them in a radio show. I did this over 10 years. And being on YouTube, oh, this is the last thing I ever wanted to do. Ever, ever. But when they were trying to kill my son through medication, and I went and I picketed because he was shaking so bad you could hear his skin hitting. His head was literally like hitting his arm. It was like nothing you could even imagine. And the ambulances, they would turn them away. And I'm thinking I live in America. And this was never like anything I had ever seen before, you know, and I didn't know what else to do. So I went and I picketed at our Capitol in Madison, and nobody cared. And that was even more frightening to me than nobody cared. And one gentleman who was a reporter came up to me, and he was more, because I can't say he was a reporter, but he had a camera around his neck. Maybe he was a reporter, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. But he came up to me, and some of my family members and I were there. We were picketing. And he said, you know, no one's going to listen until you get violent. And my some of my family came forward. They said, no, there's not going to be no violence. And I said to him, I said, you know, sir, I said, I know that that's true with everything I've seen going on in the world. And it made me wonder why it had to take a stand of violence for it to even make the world news tonight, and for anybody to even care, and for there to be a change. And I think that the reason why is something has taken place in our government. There is a change. I don't know. But I'll tell you this, everybody. I trust God. I haven't acted right. I haven't done right. You've watched me have my own meltdown through the videos. And I think that these videos, when the Lord told me, when I could see, when I picketed for my son, that nobody cared, you know, and that's when we started this channel. And I think that the Lord had me do this when he told me, pay attention what's in the news, really research it. So the stuff that I give you guys, I'm not trying to get clicks and views. I'm just doing what the Lord told me to do. He said to really research it, and I did. So anything that I have, any story I brought you, I researched it to the best of my ability, you know. And about the grub truck with XANA, the Holy Ghost, he told me, I was dozing off. He told me, pay attention, listen to what those kids are saying in the background there. And, you know, when I heard the go XANA. Now, XANA had to be, because that was XANA at the food truck. And J-Rod, I think that's his name, brilliant young man. He's verified with XANA's mother that is her daughter. So I don't erase comments for a reason. I want everybody to see who the people are that don't want it out there, the timeline that XANA is at that food truck, okay? It is XANA. I mean, the mannerisms, everything. And if I showed you the emails, I mean, I gave you a glimpse, just a glimpse of one. And I protected the person, but I think these are bad people. And they're using the blood of innocent children. And innocent blood cries out. And this blood has a story. And these children deserve for their story to be told, the truth, the real story. And buckle up, because I'm going to tell you the real story. I'm going to tell you the real story to the best of my ability. I'm going to tell you the real story. And that was XANA at the food truck. Deal with it.